Edo, welcome to No Choftes. So, what happened? I didn't watch the game. Told you lot. The moment that guy is picked in goal, I'm not going to watch any games. Told you. You know what? I might give it a couple more weeks before I decide, because every time I see that guy in goal, it gives me the shits, and I can't do it. I'm not going to put myself through it. So what I did was rely on my good friend Chris, Mr. DJ STS, to give me updates. And then I downloaded and watched the highlights. I'm glad I didn't watch the fucking game, to be honest. But listen, I'm not going to be negative tonight. We didn't lose. We're still 6 points clear. We've got 2 winnable games coming up. Let's not get it twisted. They're going to be tricky. And I did pull. A bit of a naughty team this season, aren't they? Giving teams all sorts of problems. No, Olympiago, all right, they've been a bit off lately, but they got a good result in Lannaga the other day. So much so that Garabadagi quit. There you go. So it ain't going to be easy, but we're in the driving seat. Now, I'm not all cartwheels tonight. I would have taken a draw before the game. But given the circumstances of what's going on at the moment in the world, especially in Cyprus, I'm more worried about you lot. In all fairness, I didn't want to go there. And I know people are watching this pod because they want to take their mind off things. And I'm sorry I brought it up, but I hope you guys are safe. I hope everyone, supporters of every club that's watching, and I mean it. It's a shitty time right now. It's a shitty world to live in. And, I've got a 12-year-old daughter and I worry about her future. So I worry about everyone's kids at the moment. It's fucked. It's absolutely fucked. Anyway, so I said, I didn't watch the game. I watched the highlights. And from what I saw, there was nothing particularly special. There was nothing really to actually, I was going to say nothing to moan about, but I'm going to go into that in a second. There's a couple major talking points. So let's go with the highlights anyway. So this is the first half chance. Barkovets doesn't clear that properly, which I don't know, man. That's disappointing, to be honest. I think the defending there wasn't great either, but they didn't get it on target, which is great. Which one was this? That's Morgan shooting over the bar. At least Francis tried to stop it. He's too busy complaining about something. This is them on the counter-attack. What's happened there? Oh, yeah, this is Kully's block, isn't it? That's a great block, by the way. Really good block, because that's going in. That keeper ain't going to save that. Sorry. Don't trust him. Maric shoots from range. Okay. Fine. Now, this is the goal, isn't it? This is the goal. So Maya gives the ball away, stupidly, by the way, and that's a great first touch, and he smashed it. But again, I'm not going to lose my shit over this guy. I'm not going to lose my shit over this goalkeeper. And people are going to say to me, "Oh, it was a really great shot." Sorry, guys. Sorry, but I just want you to look at this goalkeeper and look at his positioning. He is by his near post. He's by his near post. And look at him now. The ball's on the 6-yard box and now he moves. His vision wasn't blocked. So it's not as if he saw it late. Yeah, it was a hard strike. It was a quick strike. But that's what, 30 yards out along the ground? It wasn't Nadel's strike, which is top bins. You need to be saving this. And this is why I can't watch our games with this guy in goal. Because he didn't even get near it. This is the embarrassing thing about it. He didn't even get near it. And he's complaining. He's complaining that what? No one closed down Rodriguez? I'm sorry. But how is this guy... How is this guy going to be relied on? I don't know what you want me to tell you. Okay, Mai gives the ball away. Fine, it's a stupid pass. It's a hospital pass. I mean, come on, guys. Someone, you know what? Someone messaged me on Instagram the other day saying to me, well, the first thing he said was, take down the videos that you made about Uzoho. I'm going to take down the podcast that I did the other day. No, shut up. And then he said he's going to be the goalkeeper of Omonia when Fabi retires for years to come. For years to come. Well, I don't want to be alive to see those years. So if he's going to be our number one for years to come, someone shoot me in the head. I don't want to witness that, because that will give me heart attacks anyway. I'll die anyway. And then he had the nerve to say to me, why don't you talk about Semedo? Because he had a bad game in Rijeka. Talk about Semedo because he had a bad game in Rijeka. And I said, well, if you watch the podcast, we did speak about Semedo and we did say he was a little bit off, but he's our leading goal scorer. And he's played practically every game. But watch the pod and you'll see it. And he goes, oh, I don't want to watch it. So if you don't want to watch it, you only want to focus on the short clips where I was bang on about this goalkeeper. And once again, he's proved me right. So, you know, how can I argue with you know what they say? You can't reason with irrational people, you know? And it just seems to me that this guy was, and I said to him, hi, Francis. He goes, I'm not Francis. I said, well, you must be his burner account. I don't know. Maybe he's just one of those weirdos that wants to smell his underwear, you know? Give me some people have, Maya, give me your shirt. Fabi, give me your shirts. This guy's like, Francis, give me your underwear. I want to sniff it. Weirdo. Absolutely weird. Anyway, so yeah, a bullet strike, as they call it. I call it a daisy cutter, but you got to be saving that. I'm sorry. And you know what? It's not as if the ball bounced. Like, it bounced in front of him, fine. I'll give him that. But it's his near post. Look at that. His vision is fine. He's not even moving. Where's he moving? When's he moving? Now he moves. Now he moves. Now he moves. And look how far away he is from the ball. If he moves earlier, he gets something on it. Now, you could argue, well, he was worried about it being deflected and wrong footing him. That's his near post, guys. He does get something on it as well. He actually does get something on it. Anyway, this is the equalizer. Great work from Maya. And to be honest, that is a very difficult finish. And I'll tell you why, because Maya plays it behind him. Maya plays that ball behind him, and Tankovic has to adjust his body, take a step back, and he digs it out of the ground. Because if you watch it, Kvida's sliding in. He's sliding in. So if Tankovic hits it along the ground, or he puts his foot through it, Kvida blocks it. And he's dug it out of the ground. That's a really good finish. To be honest, I think their goalkeeper would be a bit disappointed as well. It's a good height for him. But then again, actually, no, I take it back. It's not a good height for him, actually. It's not a good height for him. Hang about. Is it? Yeah, it's a difficult one. There's just too much power on it, and it's too close. It's not as if it was 30 yards out, though. Okay, so this is second half. Oh, yeah, he's got to control that. Yeah, Maya's got to control that. He's got to control that. Now, this is the goal that everyone is been talking about. And Berg said that if it was another team, then perhaps it would have been given. I've seen this time and time and time again. And what I will say is, I can understand why it was disallowed. I can understand it. But does the ball hit part of Maya's body before hitting his arm? It doesn't really hit his arm. It hits his sleeve, doesn't it? Because to me, it looks like the ball hits part of his body before it hits his arm. And even still, I've seen those given all this season. I've seen those given time and time and time again. And once again, we're getting shafted. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. What can you do? You know, this is to be expected. You know, it's a certain team. Fucking hell! Wow, Modora might be someone coming to shoot me. So yeah, it's a certain team's 100-year anniversary, and anything to stop Money winning the league title, right? So does it? It comes off a part of his body and then hits his. And to be honest, why is Brandon Thomas holding his arm? Brandon Thomas is actually leveraging. He's actually using his body. Look at Brandon Thomas's right arm. He's actually. Yeah, Myers headed the ball onto his arm. That should be good. That goal needs to stand. Hold on. Does he head the ball onto his arm? No wonder it took him 5 minutes to however long it took. What, 6 minutes it took? Hold on a second. Yeah, the number, who's that? The number 77, his head is flicked it onto Myers' head. And Myers' head heads the ball down and it comes off his fucking... Well, there you go. So that should have stood. That should have stood. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, handball because some prick in VAR. What was the VAR official? What was he? Yeah. So we've been shafted again. Lovely. Wonderful. Anyway, what's this one? Ah, right. This is the one where Marek squares it. Why is he not shooting? Why is he not shooting? Put your foot through it. The goalkeeper's he's outside his he's off his line. He's by the 6-yard box. Shoot. Why is he not shooting? Oh, okay. All right, okay. So we're just trying to pass the ball in the net now. Okay, very clever. Haji Giovanni. How did he play, guys? Because I heard that he got taken off. Is he injured? I don't know. What happened with him? Did he have a good game? Or was he just a disappearing act again? Okay, so that was what, their only chance of the second half. That's a good block as well. That's a really good block by Kvida. Really good block. What's this? Or you mean to tell me those two chances was the closest that they came to scoring? And that. Wow. Okay. So I didn't miss anything, really. Didn't miss anything. Great. Well, listen. Come away with a point. Come away with a result where we're still top. We're still 6 points clear. And so much for that 11-game winning streak of theirs. Ooh, scary. 11-game winning streak. Ooh. Ooh. And that's the team that's going to be challenging us for the title. Well, do you know what? Don't be surprised if the league is cancelled and they award us a title after what's going on again in the world. We were COVID champions and now we're going to be World War III champions. I'll take that right now. I'll take that right now if it means not having to see Uzoho in goal for the next 12 games. Anyway. So yeah, that was the game. But you know, these little fine margins, as they call them, on another day, maybe in a different league, that would have been given. But you know, it's that time of year again, guys. Omonia could be running away with it. So we're going to do what we can to stop them. Isn't that right? If it isn't fouling the players to get them injured, it's not giving goals that should have stood. It's, you know, having a curse in goal. But hey, that's fine. It's okay. I just think that, you know, as I said in the Patreon analysis, yes, I'm going to do it. I did a Patreon analysis on today's game. I said, well, you know, don't be surprised if Apollon shoot from range. Well, there you go. But I also did say that we could get in behind them because they're not particularly great defensively. And we got in behind them quite a few times. Judging from that, there's a Maric chance, which, again, I don't know why he's not shooting. Fine. You got Haji Giovanni, who took that shot, which on another day might have hit the target. You've got Kvida's block from Maya's shot. I read some of the full-time comments, and Marquez said that it's not a fair result. They should have won. Is he smoking something? Because judging by those highlights, Uzo had one save. The shot from range. Or was it two saves? And there was nothing clear-cut. So what's man talking about? This is what I'm saying. Like when you get a certain amount of victories in a row and you're close, you're within touching distance, you get a little bit too big-headed. And that's what's happened to him. Let's not forget, Mr. Marquez, you were touching bench a lot last season. Doragaray was the main guy. Now, you're getting a bit too big for your boots. I seem to remember you fluffing a penalty last season during a shootout. So let's cut the crap. Brandon Thomas. What's going on with him? What's with that celebration? I didn't see that today. In fact, I didn't see anything from those highlights. I didn't even see his teeth. His Jurgen Klopp teeth. Right, let's get some comments up. Done 17 minutes. It happened that we were fighting against injuries, bad luck, fatigue from continuous games, trip to Croatia. Given the circumstances, the draw is good and fair. Could have won it if we were concentrated. Yeah, and if we were clinical, which we weren't. But hey, it's fine. It's okay. Because right now, Semedo's out, Aiting's out, Mayambella's still out, Fabi's out, Masura went off injured, right? That's 5. Who else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Waiting me up with the injuries at end. Yeah. A very, very, very important draw. Good enough for us at this point. Apollon is a good team, but they're not capable of anything more. Now we have to focus on who is most fit to play every game. Well, look, I didn't see anything special from them. And to be honest, I haven't seen anything special from them in the last few weeks. They beat Ajax, and Ajax have got a worse injury record than us. Their players are dropping like flies. The board's resigned. Xavi Roca might go. So, and Ajax gave them problems, gave them something to think about. Against Olympiaco, they were a goal down. And Olympiaco then got a man sent off, and then there you go, 3-1. So again, nothing special. Who else have they played? Ethnigo. Ethnigo had the chance in the first 10 minutes at 0-0. 1-on-1, and he's put it wide. That goes in the back of the net. It's a different game. So this 11-game winning streak, like, what results have they got? They beat Apollon. You know, okay, we didn't do it, but if you watch that game, Belic threw it away for them. 2 penalties as well. So am I going to sit here and get scared? My main worry tonight wasn't losing the game. It was a goalkeeper. And that's always going to be my worry now. My worry isn't whether we're going to drop points. It's whether we're going to drop points because of this goalkeeper. And that goal, again, he's fucked up. But he's going to get away with it. Somehow he's going to get away with it. And that weirdo is going to message me on Instagram again and say, "Whoa, why are you saying bad things about him? He's my best friend." Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have said that. I've got 15 pairs of his underwear in my drawer. I wear them on my head every day, 1 per day. Got 2 weeks worth of underwear. His Sovraga on my head. And they're unwashed as well. I smell them every morning. Let's have a look. I've done that one, haven't I? Bro, he's so close to the ball. How the F did he miss that? Yeah. Well, tell me, Gulli. You tell me. You tell me. Yeah. 10 days played. Fourth game in 10 games without Semedo, Aiting, Mayambella, Jovetic. Okay, we're 3 times better than Apollon. Well, Bro, I'm not scared of anyone in the playoffs. We're not scared of anyone in the playoffs. I'm not scared of Ari. I'm not scared of Buffo. Certainly not scared of them lot. I mean, their left back said that they could win the league. Again, he's another one that's smoking all sorts of stuff, man. Honestly, I think him and Marquez might be just like sitting there just smoking weed all day and chatting shit. They get munchies. That's probably why Marquez didn't do anything today, because he had the munchies. Who said that? Bro, go in our Discord. Go in our Discord, which is in the description. I took a screenshot of this conversation. I put it in our Discord. I can't bother with these people, man. It's just so dumb. Like, so many people so tapped. Don't want to watch the games properly. I said, do you know what? Again, if you go on our Patreon, in fact, if you're a member, if you're one of our members for 99 cents a month, one of the latest shows I did was talking about this goalkeeper, and I showed you all the mistakes that he's made so far. Agreda in Lennon's time. There was the loss against Upwell, where such as beating him at his near post. There was the cup final. There was a one for Nigeria. There was... it's just innumerable. I've just lost count. I didn't even include the Lausanne goal because of the copyright. I didn't include the 3 goals. It's just mental. But then you got these weird people. Oh no, it's a small island, and he might see it, and it's going to ruin his confidence. I don't care. I don't care. And to be honest, what I say about Francis Zoho doesn't matter, because let's go back to when he fucked up for Nigeria. He had the whole country on his back. It had nothing to do with me. So what I've said about him is nothing in comparison to what he's been through in the past. So it should make him a stronger person, but he should learn from it. Because those mistakes there, especially that one tonight, unacceptable. So if we do lose the title, it will be, of course, the squad's problem, because we haven't been taking our opportunities recently. But Christ, if that guy is in goal, Xehasto. Right. Still, I was at the game, and to be fair, it was a rocket, but he's still unreliable. There's a rocket, but he should have seen it coming. But you know, we can't say rockets. We're not going to talk about the word. We're not going to use the word rocket anymore. Mihaly, bit bad taste. Yeah, see, gotcha. When Eiting is out, we're lost in the midfield. Creatively, yes. Creatively, yes. Because Maric has been poop. But he can't take down those goals conceded highlights. No, I can't, Gulli. I can't. And I won't. And I won't. And I'm making a collage. Collage is a photograph. A montage, a video montage of all his fuck-ups. Because when he leaves, because I'm certain he's going to be leaving. I'm shocked he started tonight. Here's me thinking, Giragidi's going to get his chance. He's sitting there in Croatia on the bench looking at this goalkeeper fucking up. Oh, I might get my chance now. No. I'm going to stick to him. Does anyone understand why the goal is disallowed? No, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Is he lagging, bro? I think it is like the spiral, you know? Maya's a beast. Unbelievable. Bit unlucky today. Well, I didn't watch the game, Tony, so I wouldn't know. But he gave the ball away cheaply for the goal. You could argue he was trying to be smart and switch the play, which is what our players have been doing all season, switching the play, getting the ball out wide, underhit it. But you could say a little bit of arrogance there. And I told you, he's got the case of the Stepinskis, the big ego. And he got lucky with the assist as well, because he did mishit it. But hey, I don't give a shit, because we didn't lose. It's fine. Tankovic's class for our UCL. Yes. He's a leader, yeah. And credit to Tankovic for giving the interview at full time and saying, you know, psychological, man. We needed to get something out of this game. And after his look when, you know, FUF fucked up, fuck up Francis, as I call him, or FU Francis, you'd think that it would demoralize the rest of the squad, but they seem to be more galvanized. They worked harder, and that's probably because, as I said on the last pod, they're going to have to be working double hard because of this guy. But anyway, the team is there. We are missing the freshness. Can we get it again? Of course, Tom. Of course we can. We've got Aradipo, then we've got Olympiaco, and then I think the playoffs start, and then it's an international break. And we need that international break. Because while some of our players are going to be on international duty, the majority of them won't. So it's a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks of nothing. And then you got Easter. So I think we'll be all right. That's what I'm saying. I think he does. Oh, he heads it onto his arm, yeah. Yeah, it's a goal. It is a goal. It is a goal. It is a goal. It took me a minute and a half to spot that. It took you guys a minute and a half to spot that. It took them 5 minutes. And they did spot it, and they decided not to give it because they've probably, in my opinion, been told to shaft us. I don't care. So anyone that's watching this again and wants to put something in the comments and start saying you're talking rubbish, your mum. I'm going at mums now. Don't care. I don't know. Maybe their mums are wearing Uzoho's underwear on their heads. Koulibaly, Evandro, Tankovic are the whole team. I don't know, man. I don't know. I beg to differ. Beg to differ. Now is the time our team needs to show the right mentality, and some of the players have to step up and lead the squad. Okay, cool. Look, at the end of the day, mentality has always been one of the big issues. And it seems to me that this season they've got over it. Now, we lost against Rijeka, then we lost against Apollon, and then we lost against Rijeka again. And you would say, shit, we've got Apollon, the informed team at the moment, 11 wins on the bounce. They're in good form, fantastic form. Their confidence is high. We go a goal down, and yet within 3 minutes we equalise. And we should have won the game. For me, that doesn't tell me that it's a mentality issue. Doesn't tell me it's a mentality issue at all. And I think that there are leaders all over the squad. I think we're seeing the likes of, obviously, Koulibaly being a leader. I think Balkovets has got the potential to be one of those guys. And it's dotted all over the squad. But the good thing is that they all get on. And there is an ego as a centre forward, but he's not a negative ego, if that makes sense. He's not one of those guys where it's like, fuck this guy, that just falls out with everyone. So I don't think it's a mentality issue. I think just now they're running on fumes at the moment. But again, you got to trust the coach with his rotation. I don't trust him with his decision making with the goalkeeper, but you got to trust him with the rotation. And now Masura's injured. We're going to see more of Diunku. We're going to see more of Odubajo. Notice that he didn't play tonight. Maybe he needs a bit of a break. Crystal came on, which again, I'm happy to see the lad play. And he's going to be crucial for us. Dodis is going to need a break. Certainly. But obviously, we've got Irakovic there. Evander has just come back. He looked a little bit rusty today. But he'll get back into the groove. Jovetic as well. He's just come back. So I'm not sitting here cursing our luck with injuries because everyone's had injuries. Ike are getting injuries. Ari have got injuries. Buff have been getting injuries. Apollon haven't had that yet. And they're the closest team to us. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But now, as someone said, we've got 1 game a week now. It's up. It's up. Solid performance. Was it? Okay. Listen, I'll take your words for it. I don't know. I didn't watch it. He played okay, given his ability, but the guy's not good enough. Nigo, why is he not good enough? I'm asking the question now because people are telling me, I don't know. He was taken off. Was it tactical? Was he tired? I don't know. Clinical bro, that's what we like in the last 3 months. Yeah. I agree. But listen, we scored the most goals in the league. And every team goes through that dry patch. But when the heavens open and it starts pissing down, it's going to be a flood of goals. So I'm not scared. I'm not scared of no one. Like I said, I'm scared of Omonia. And I'm scared of Uzoho. Petrified of him. But for those of you in the Patreon, you've seen I did the Ile thing today. I brought up the Ile Juju thing. And it seemed to have worked apart from the goal. But, Giovanni was decent today. Not good enough player, though, let's be honest. Well, I said I'm going to give him this year to bed in. I'm going to give him this season. And the next season, I'm expecting him to go, like, in terms of, like, get going. Confirming he said that. He said what? For what? Masura went off injured, by the way. I hope it's not serious. I trust the uncle with his performances lately. He's been all right, the uncle, to be honest. He's been all right. I haven't had anything to complain about with him. It was Masura wasn't stretched off. I know that because Chris sent me a video of him walking. So, and he wasn't holding his hamstring, which is good. So he might have, I don't know, maybe it's a thigh injury or a knee injury or whatever, but I think he'll be all right. Do you guys think we overestimated them, like giving them too much respect? I don't think so. Judging by those highlights, we weren't very aggressive first half, and there wasn't much intensity from what it seemed. And again, it goes back to what we were talking about in the last episode, that it's intentional. The first half is intentional, that they don't, click into gear because they probably want to conserve their energy for the second half. And that's what we did with this one, again, judging by the highlights. So maybe it was intentional just to step off them and just let Apollon play a bit and keep their chances to a minimum, which is what we did by the highlights. Thomas most of the time was on the grass crying to the ref. Well, yeah, maybe he's looking for his old teeth. Carry the rotation on injuries, yeah. Well, Stephanie, listen, if you and I continuously talk about Ozil, people think that we got an agenda. I guess I do have an agenda, because we should have got rid of him after the cup final against Buffer. Me personally, that's my opinion. But they see something in him. I don't know what, but they see something in him. There's a goalkeeper that's at Krasava at the moment that's on loan from Ari. I think we should bring him. Free Britney Spears. What's wrong with her? Is she in prison? What's going on? Has she gone crazy and shaved her head again? Huge Gamma goal achievements on his CV. It's fucking scary with Zoho from now on. Big balls or Berg for putting him tonight, but I can understand why I put him. Listen, I can't understand it. Yeah. Well, this is it. He's been holding him, and at the end of the day, like it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But in football these days, I mean, Arsenal have been getting away with it all season. When Maric makes a tackle, it's 50% yellow and 50% red card. Yeah. Well, that's the problem. And I was complaining about him last season. He weren't getting stuck in enough, and now he's doing it, and he's getting cards. You're right about Maya. He's not winning the championship. He's amazing for Cyprus and Central Europe. Yeah, there you go. You understand why he's Polish. Kurwa. There you go. Problem solved. Cheers, mates. Pana MVP, amazing. He was decent, yeah, must admit. Injuries. Still, I think you need to mention that the crowd today was very silent for such a match. Players deserve pure, loud support. I didn't watch the whole game, bro. In fact, I just watched the highlights. So I didn't hear, like, it wasn't audible. I didn't pay any attention. But from what it seemed, that was a full house. Maric to get yellow and Lugridi to get red. Guaranteed. Distant shots. Yeah. Yeah, but to be honest, I don't think Babadagi could have prevented all of these injuries. A lot of the injuries that our players have sustained have been through challenges, really. And the most recent ones, Fabi's one, was just bad luck. Masura's one, I don't know what happened with him. Was it a challenge? Did he pull? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Excuse me. The Barca Super Team 2009 Apollon was non-existent in the second half. Yeah, because we took it to them and they didn't like it. Because when teams take it to them, they don't like it. Technically, he's at a decent level, but rather than that, he plays like a 17-year-old who's making his debut, constantly complaining to refs and teammates, and to top it off, he's not clinical. Okay. Well, I need to go back and record the whole game so I could do the analysis. So I'm gonna look into him actually, see what he did. Captain Teflon is back also. Well, you know, that's what Superman did, isn't it? It was Clark Kent. And he went into that phone booth and he came out as Superman. Well, our Clark Kent, Captain Teflon, has been on that bungo for God knows how long. He's had his badania. He's been sitting there chilling. They've been preserving him. It's like Walt Disney's head apparently is frozen. Like they freeze Gusolo and then they bring him onto the pitch at the back end of the season where we need that midfield reinforcement, that steel. Did he shoot from like 50 yards today? I want to know. Did he try anything ridiculous? I don't know. Again, I didn't watch it. So, yeah. I can't help. Salamina is up. Yeah, they got promoted. Gusolo to move there. Yes. Anyway, listen. I've got nothing else to say on the game. But last season, we did a giveaway. No, we did. It was at the beginning of the season. What am I talking about? This was August. This was after the Wolfsburger. And we did a giveaway. And whoever won didn't claim their prizes. So guys, you know what it's time for? I was going to do it because I know it's been a shitty time for everyone at the moment. And I figured, well, I think it's time that we do another giveaway. So without any further ado... God, I miss Adam Lang. Oh my. So, I have 3 prizes. 3. Number 1, third prize, is this lovely Benfica keyring. Now, given what's happened with Benfica recently, I don't know if anyone wants it, but that's prize number 3. Prize number 2 is this lovely FC Porto Botsa opener. There you go. FCP. Yeah, so the Porto badge and everything right there. And prize number 1 is this lovely Sporting Lisbon scarf. You know, it's official. All these are official, guys. They're all official. So, how are we going to do this prize draw? How are we going to do this prize draw? This is why I need Pedro here, to be honest, to give me some ideas. Shall we do... I'll tell you what. What I'm going to do, when this show ends, go into the... Well, today, Pedro had a very, very, very important meeting. Very important meeting. And it went on and on and on and on. All you need to know is that he is now cleansed. He's now cleansed. So whatever meeting this was, it had nothing to do with a pipe up his rectum and flushing his stuff out. No. That didn't happen. He hasn't taken any hapga. He's cleansed now. So that's why he's not on the pod. So, prize number 1 should be was all stuff. And I go, well, that weirdo is going to have to get him for me because I don't know. So, This is what we're going to do. Once I've ended the stream, go to the video and in the comment section, just put F-U-F. 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 Here. F-U-F. Once your F-U-F is there, just do it once. We will put your name in the draw and spin the wheel during the next episode. There you go. We will spin the wheel if you F-U-F. No, F-U-M. You ain't doing this to me, Mihaly. You ain't doing this to me, brother. So yeah, in the comments, F-U-F, and you'll be immediately entered into the prize draw. We can win these lovely prizes. Lovely prizes. Oh my God, Stell, stop it. Yeah. Well, not the first time a woman has said that to me. Oh God, that makes me sound like a right. Anyway, that's it. So, guys, I've got nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. It's been a pleasure talking to you lot. Please, for the love of God, be safe. Okay, just be safe. As I said, it's a fucking shitty time right now. And yes, that's it. That is it. With not now, Banayodi. Not now. Not in these comments. When I end the stream, I will end the stream. When the stream ends, in the comments, not in the live chat, in the comments bit. The comments. You know where I gotta like, subscribe, and comment and tell your Nuna? In those bits. Okay? You want me to say this in Chinese? I can't do it in Chinese. I can't do it in Mandarin. I can't do it in German. At the end of the stream, you fuckers. Thank you, Mihaly. Mihaly, you could be my new admin. You could be no Choftes admin. How about that? Mind you, knowing you just bring up all sorts of stuff. F your Nuna. Yes. I think you just ordered fucking wonton soup, bro. And anyone that's got a Chinese tattoo, don't tell me that you know what has been written, yeah? Because you've probably got all sorts of stuff written on you. It don't even mean nothing. Flipping hell. Anyway, I'm done. I'm just going off on a tangent now. This is like members area stuff. I'm giving you members area content on the main channel. Because in the members area, we do all this kind of shit. And then the Patreon is even more fuckery. So yeah, I'm done. 44 minutes. Guys, Galinita, thank you very much. Love you lots. Be safe. Yes. Yasu, Maggie. Where's Maggie? Where is he? Guys, I'm gone because you lot are just going to get me giggling and I can't be doing this shit. Hade, Galinita. Bamishilakam. We're top of the league. 6 points clear, you pussies.